Waugh, 196 matches, closing in on 200 games, 1200s, 43 50s. Pulled that away. He's pulled it away very firmly indeed, and a nasty bounce for the fielder down there at backward square leg.
Body behind it, and that awkward bounce. You see him just snatch it at the last minute. Well, that one slashed away. That's going to be 4.
He's got that fine of the man who's got to be up catching, and it'll go for 4. Back down the ground. Very strong there, Gilchrist. 4 more. He's cut that backward a square and over the top of cover, and a good bit of fielding, but I think there'll be an umpire inspection on that. Wonderful throw from the backup fielder.
But he really has to get going here. Oh dear, that's 4.
Up in the air, it might be out. It is. Well, it worked perfectly.
The wicket, Gilchrist down here, not to the pitch of the ball, sliced across it too as well, tried to hit it down the ground, just miscued it out to Whitish mid-off. Gilchrist gone for 21, Australia 1 for 37.
Ricky Ponting. This is his 88th match. He went past 3,000 runs in the last game.
And there's a chance for Jayasuriya. Oh, if he picked it up and threw it on the way that he did before, he smiles because he knows that's what happened. Couldn't pick up the bobbling ball cleanly. And just snatched at it ever so quickly.
Full toss, played away on the onside. This is a fast outfield. It's running away down towards the boundary. That wasn't a very good ball from Vikramasinghe, all the way to the fence for 4. Well, down the wicket he goes. That's a good shot. Beautifully played by Mark Waugh. He made that into a full toss. Mid-ons wide. Oh, well bowled. He's got him. It's well bowled, Murali. Murali is struck. He's got a wicket here. A big one too. That ball was tossed up a little bit more.
Yes, a very good piece of bowling here by Muralidharan. He's tossed it up higher. He's beaten Mark Waugh in the flight. He was looking to cut against the spin, and one knows that Muralidharan is a big spinner of the ball. That wicket. Both the openers back in the pavilion. 74 runs on the board.
So Darren Lehmann's the new batsman. Oh, one side off stump again. He's trying to smash it away on the up. Ponting's looking good actually. In comes the throw. This has got to be quite close. Yes, they're asking the question. Ponting looks confident. The bailer's gone. This will be a good one too. Ponting might be out. He looked pretty casual about it. Let's see. Let's see. Is he going to be gone?
Yes, he's been given. He looked a little casual when he was coming back for the second run. The throw was spot on from Deesaram here. 75 for 3.
Stephen Waugh striding out to the centre. Can he do it again for Australia?
That's a good shot. Just the pressure gets released by Steve Waugh, the captain.
That's beautifully played by Steve Waugh. He was in total control of that shot. Well, he's had problems with his hands here. He's had problems with his webbing, but
it split his webbing in the Tri-Nation tournament. Wasn't able to come back because of that.
He's gone this time. He won't be happy with that.
Going for a few big ones, but not getting the bat on that occasion. A full toss. Could have played it anywhere, but straight back to the bowler. Team of 21, Australia 126 for 4.
Michael Bevan, the new man out there for the Australians. One of the best players in the world in one-day cricket. And he's bowled, first ball. Looking to use a sweep there. Chandana has struck once again for the Sri Lankans.
With a very lazy shot, he just came down the line and played inside it, and that ball spinning enough to get the off stump. A big wicket for Sri Lanka. Australians lose their 5th wicket.
So Andrew Simons comes out to the centre with Upul Chandana on a hat-trick. Chandana on a hat-trick. Simons on strike. And he'll have to hurry, a direct hit, and he's in trouble. It was a no contest there.
Of course, Stephen Waugh not responding, and Simons keep going, and Chandana misses. Doesn't he miss too often?
Up goes Kaluwatana. The Sri Lankans are excited.
So one that really kept straight through. Didn't spin as much as Simons expected it to.
Well, goes for one of his favourite one-day hits. He really has put that out of the bag, and he's hit that beautifully out of this trouble that Australia's found itself in. 138 for 5, bottom edge. There goes him, he's got him. The same type of dismissal that Michael Bevan suffered from.
Now, this is a great delivery here. Muralidharan brought back on. Australia in big trouble, 6 for 144.
Shane Warne comes to the crease with an average of just on 12.
Well, that went way down the leg side. Surely that's got to be wide. Absolutely. No doubt about that. There we go. It's in the air. This could be out. He's going to get him. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. What have we got? Oh, yeah, it's wicket. Well,
Good catch this. Warne has gone sort of between long on and the deep mid-wicket position that Tony Greig was talking about. Warne out for 21. Australia 178 for 7.
Jason Gillespie has not got a great batting average. It's below 10. There he goes. It's in the air. This is going to be out caught. Either that or it's 6. They're both coming around. It's over the top. It's 6 all the way. Good shot. Beautifully played down towards square leg there.
These two fielders, he knows the ropes there and he can't go any further. There's Wickramasinghe. And he tries to catch it leaning over the rope.
There we go again and again. Bowled him around his legs. That's well bowled. Up and straight. Gillespie moving away to the offside to try and get a fine sweep away.
You can't blame Gillespie. He's trying to find an area to score. He just gets too far over. But good bowling, as Tony Greig mentioned. Gillespie's made a contribution. 14 from just 16 deliveries.
So Damien Fleming is the new batsman. Got a bit of a surprise this morning.
This is Fleming.
Oh, he's got him, has he? Yes, I think he's got him stumped. He wants a replay. Fleming is starting to walk. There wasn't much fuss, and let's have a look at the replay here. He's out of his, I think he's going to drag his foot out of the ground. Now then, does he get it back? That's the question. It's taken nice and low. That's a good stumping. He's got him. That's very good work by Kaluwitharana. It's 198 for 9. So Glenn McGrath is the new batsman. 99 matches. Not a greatest average there, 3.9. Oh, have a look at that. Kaluwitharana now has got himself to 55 stumpings in one-day internationals. He's top of the heap. He's got him. I think he's stumped as well. Yes, he's got another one. He's got another stumping. He's racing ahead of the field. Little Kalu has got the ball. He's taken the bails off. Obviously, he had to go for it, Glenn McGrath. He tried to smash it straight down the ground. 202. All of the batsmen there getting a start, but no one really kicking on. Not the greatest performance by Australia with the bat. Yes, well, Sri Lanka will be very happy with those bowling figures. Jayasuriya down at the bottom ended up with 2 for 33. Chandana just working up, 2 for 32. The spinners doing the damage, 2 for 36 there for Murali Dhiran.
Marwan Athapattu having an average of 34, strike rate of 3.9.
And that was the end of that. I mean, it doesn't often happen, but the Australians do take this attitude, is you leave the ball to us. Well, that's got to be close. Yes, it's got to be close. They're all up. Perhaps it was going down the leg side. The Australians want a wicket here early. Again. Well played. That's very well played. Knocked away all the way on the ground. Running down towards square leg. It won't quite get to the boundary. They'll come back for 3. Well played again. That's a lovely shot from Marwan Athapattu. I think that will go to the boundary. Running down to the boundary. Well, that's beautifully driven by Kalu through the offside field. It's gone to the boundary for 4. That's his second boundary. In the air, but no slip there. Will this go to the boundary? Oh, there's a fumble down there. It's gone for 4. The Australians are starting to get the wobbles in the field now.
Really flashing hard, getting the outside set and really racing across that outfield. Fleming really overran the one and bounced off in and slowly rolled over.
Full shot up in the air over the head of wicketkeeper Gilchrist, coming towards the boundary line. Lehman's given up the chase, so another boundary to Sri Lanka. And these two openers are doing beautifully, and that is cracked away towards the boundary. Gillespie can't get it at 4. And the pull shot. And that's a cut shot. It's going for 4. Past Shane Warne's outstretched right hand.
You can't be more delicate than this. This is a late cut to a fast bowler. Watched it right till the very end.
Big shout, first ball from Warne and first slip. Down the pitch he goes, in the air for a long time and gone past the man and mid onto the fence. Field restrictions go. And he's gone. So well done to the Australians. Finally, after a 64-run opening partnership, balls.
Well, there's always a chance when you make Athapattu drive off that front foot. Athapattu gone 64 for 1.
Russell Arnold comes to the crease because his opening batsman, teammate.
That's a beautiful stroke. And will be 4. Cut that away fine. That'll be 4 more, I think. Has he got the pace to get to the boundary? Bevan's very quick and he gives it up. is the third umpire, for those of you only just... Pulled that away. That'll be Kaluwitarana's 50. Will they go to 51? Yes, they will. So a half century for the little wicket-keeper, and Sri Lanka 80 for 1. That's an edge past first slip, and 4. They cut this one off, though. It's gone straight to him. A very grumpy bowler, having a little word there with the batsman.
Cool a little bit, you could say. And that's wide again. To a left-hander bowling over the wicket. That's money for Champ. In my books, you can't complain about that. A bit of extra bound.
What a brilliant shot. Oh, fantastic.
Mistimed the shot. I mean, admittedly, that is wide, but you're still got to pick the bounce and everything, and the pace slowing down off the pitch.
Big appeal, and that is close. Oh, McGrath almost furious with that not getting the nod.
It is an in-swinger, but it's pitched outside. I'll have a better look from there. Ward's coming back in. And tell you what, there's not a lot in it.
7. Bulls are on a 57. Smashed away through the covers, this time by Russell Arnold. That'll go all the way. No!
So far in the one-day competition, and again it's a no ball. This one's got to be 4. This is going to be 5 with the no ball.
Wicket now. And driven straight down the ground. What a big over this is for Sri Lanka. It's not going to get there, though. They're going to have to run. That ball's going to stop. 3 more. Cracked away by Kaluwitarana. 4 more through the covers.
And coming down really hard on that one. Nicely enjoying that one. Getting the gap and all the way down to the boundary.
Pulled that away. That was short and got the treatment. Has it gone 4 or 6? 6, umpire Correa says. Out! Bowl him out. So Gillespie eventually gets a breakthrough, but will it be too late?
Russell Arnold, a very, very good hand. 47.
Well, the dismissal of Russell Arnold gives the Sri Lankan captain, Sanath Jayasuriya, the opportunity to walk out and finish this game off.
And Jayasuriya plays a trademark shot. Just short of length, nothing too short, and a couple of bounces over mid-wicket. Can Jayasuriya do something special? The answer is yes. Straight back over the head, and 1 bounce and over long on. And that is the rank long hop. It's in the air. The field's coming around Bevan, but he won't quite get there. Will he stop the 4? No, he won't.
Tries to underarm through his legs. He gets this one away down the ground. It's got to be 4.
Out of the recipe. And that's the end of the game. Is it with a 4 or is it with a 6? It's a big one. It's 6. And a victory to the home team. Victory to Sri Lanka over the world champions.
Yes, the little man on screen. Absolutely sensational game for him. Stumpings, really inspirational in the field.
Patu 24, Kaluwitarana not out 95, played an outstanding innings. Good support from Russell Arnold. 7, Gillespie bowled nicely, 9 overs, 1 for 37. Fleming very tight, 7 overs, 1 for 28.